Some Canadians were alarmed by the extent of foreign ownership, and they found a champion in Conservative Party leader John Diefenbaker.
Foreign investment in Canada now amounts to 65% of the national income. How long Canada can continue a separate existence is the problem before Canada today.
There was something really splendid about Diefenbaker. He would know people all over. People would come up and he'd say, "How's your Uncle Jim? You know, how's Mabel?" You know, I mean, he had this enormous openness to other people.
He touched a chord in Canada in the '57 election, which we call nationalism. He said he was very concerned about this complete overwhelming of Canada in economic fields as well as the cultural fields. And he really fought in 1957 is to put into power something that wasn't hand in glove with the Americans on everything the Americans wanted.
When John Diefenbaker took the Prime Minister's seat in this chamber, he had achieved the office that he had longed to hold since he was a boy. He saw himself as a spiritual heir to Sir John A. Macdonald. And just as Macdonald had captured the imagination of Canadians with his national policy and his dream of opening up the Canadian West, Diefenbaker stirred audiences with his northern vision.
Through the development of the North, jobs in their hundreds of thousands, to Canada in keeping with the opportunities which this country should provide.
He also promised to end Canada's overwhelming dependence on the United States by diversifying trade to Great Britain and the rest of the world. However, at the time, the British were preoccupied with gaining entry to the European common market. The French were polite, the Germans proper but non-committal. His tour was organized like one of his political campaigns. Dief the Chief traveled 35,000 miles and made 30 stops trying to drum up business for Canada.